This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Norway, and they take on England.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Here's how Norway will begin the game. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Sander Berge in central midfield, and leading the line today is Erling Haaland. The England first 11. Jordan Pickford begins in goal. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Declan Rice in central midfield, and the focal point in attack today, Harry Kane. Well, good run and good ball control. And the cross not sufficiently well played in. Gordon could be threatening and tossing through. And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and Saka couldn't hit this any better. What a great finish this is.
One 0 then. Haaland. Patrick Berg. Alexander Sørloth. And the cross into the middle. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. Jude Bellingham. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Berge. That's a good ball. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Harry Kane. Gordon. Promising move this from England. But the danger averted for now. Berge. It's with Ødegaard. Determined not to give it away.
Ah, that's a good bit of play.
Kane. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. And he has options available. Haaland.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and Haaland wasn't going to miss that one. From that sort of range, he was always going to score. What a well-constructed goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Jude Bellingham. Elliot Anderson. It's a weighted pass. Must take the lead here. Well, will he be admonished by the referee? And there is the first booking.
Yeah, and a yellow this early might just keep things under control.
Danger averted for now.
Well, that's the way to avert the danger. That was a great clearance.
Haaland. Decent looking pass. Declan Rice. Anderson. Intelligent ball. And winning it back. Patrick Berg. Good piece of closing down. Harry Kane. Elliot Anderson. Trying to open up the defence. Decent idea. Oh, could be. Oh, strong hands to push it clear. Excellent goalkeeping. Bellingham. Well, nothing productive, really.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Berge. Anthony Gordon. And suddenly on the front foot. Kane. Ryerson. It's with Ødegaard. Attack looks promising. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Chance to shoot. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
Yes, in the mood to exert more pressure. Fine pass. Oh, but just unable to unlock the defence. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening.
But they need to find that extra bit of goal.
The attack showed promise. Berge. What to like about that pass? And passing it through. England struggling to keep hold of it. Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say. Patrick Berg deserves credit for winning the ball back. Good looking run. Opportunity, and a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Bukayo Saka. Harry Kane. Will it go in? And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Alexander Sørloth. Ryerson. Useful position they're in. Bergen. No panic, just passing. Spot on with that tackle. Anthony Gordon. That's a good ball. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Bellingham. And Norway with the ball again. O'Reilly. Very quick thinking there. Haaland. It's a neat move. Rice with it. Determined defending. Martin Ødegaard trying to open them up. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Decent looking pass. Trying to open up the defence. Well, opportunity to extend their advantage. Squandered.
Well, what a chance that is. He should have scored there.
Not as accurate as it could have been.
Yeah, that was a cheap turnover there.
Declan Rice. And space for them here on the flank. Bergen. And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
Mark Guehi. Now with Bellingham. That can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. Saka. And Bellingham. Good patience. Rice. Genuine chance. Just straying offside. And support available. Ryerson. Really good block. Declan Rice. Elliot Anderson. Now Harry Kane. Bukayo Saka. Danger building. This is a joy to watch. Anthony Gordon. Anderson. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Patrick Berg. Well, trailing, but this looks promising. Counter-attacking possibilities. Oh, chance! Opportunity again! And no worries for the goalkeeper. Alexander Sørloth. Julian Riasson. Referee intervening. An alert intervention. Maybe dangerous here. Berger with it. Great block. Possibilities for them to counter. And he might be through here. Can he finish? And such an important piece of goalkeeping, doing everything in his power to keep his team alive.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in big trouble now.
Corner kick played in. Well, desperately close to going in that time.
Well, as you can see, England have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes. And their attacking play has been excellent. Surely only a matter of time before they extend their lead here.
Yes, it might be on for them once more. Clever defending.
Yeah, he makes those interceptions so well.
Patrick Berg. Now, options are plenty. Well, that's good defending. Well organised up the back. Kane. Anderson. That's a good-looking ball. Looking for the final pass. Takes aim. Splendid block. Oh, he's lost possession. And defensive play to be applauded. In search of an equaliser. Well, trailing here, but a corner it is.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Decent idea. Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper. Bukayo Saka. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Oh, great vision. Read it well. Oh, this could be right up their street. worst free kick in the world, but the goalkeeper equal to it. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead here. An opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Well, it's been a lively first half, hasn't it? Both sides have looked dangerous, but I think they do have a bit more guile in the top third of the pitch, and that's been key to them leading at the moment.
A goal to square the game into the seat stump.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and that's a very good header under a lot of pressure, it has to be said. Great goal.
So they restart the game, all even once more, but will it stay that way? Elliot Anderson. Now Harry Kane. Moving the ball impressively here. Distributing it well. Patrick Berg. And he has options available. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Now sending it in. And the attack fizzling out. Julian Riasson. Trying to tee it up. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Nicely cut out. Harry Kane. Bukayo Saka. That's a good pass. Taking it without any trouble at all. Alexander Sørloth. Martin Ødegaard. A lot of space to attack. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. And a chance to whip it in here. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Just fizzled out completely. Can they jump in front? And the keeper's hand does the trick. Alexander Sørloth. On to Haaland. Patrick Berg. And the ball with Sørloth. The cross is on. Showing a good reading of the game. Free kick is what's been given. The first half here comes to an end. And it really was a stunning first half performance by Erling Haaland. No two ways about that.
Well, what an outstanding first half he had. He dictated the play and was a constant threat with his ability on the ball. Surely he's going to be marked a lot tighter in the second 45 minutes. Otherwise, he completely dominate the game.
Well, a lively first half behind us as the second gets going. Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, stuffed out the threat.
Really nice piece of defending there. Good positioning.
Gordon. Looking for the right angle. Good work from England to win it back. Berg. Smart defending. How can he take them on and beat them? Elliot Anderson. Kane. Harry Kane! Oh, what a save! Elects to go short. Decent position. On to Haaland. And Scott to attack. To give them the advantage. That is tackling of the highest order.
Oh, dealt with it brilliantly, didn't he?
Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Patrick Berg. A chance to whip it in. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
Well, the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick reply from England? There needs to be. Bellingham. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Well, that one has promise. And very nicely positioned to win it back.
That's really good awareness there.
Composed play in possession. Attacking possibilities for England. Oh, big chance! Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, as the replay shows us, Kane picks out the perfect pass to beat that defensive line, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Underway once more, level at 3-3. O'Reilly. Jude Bellingham. Anderson. Anthony Gordon. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Haaland. It's with Ødegaard. And just like that, broken up.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Declan Rice. Mark Guehi. Now with Bellingham. Rice with it. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Kane. The ball back with England now. Oh, that's splendid play. Haaland. And a poor ball. Harry Kane. Could be in here. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, here it is again. The pass behind the defence is absolutely perfect. And once he gets onto it, there's only going to be one outcome. It's a lovely goal.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, I'm not sure we could be entertained anymore. Patrick Berg. Distributing it well. O'Reilly. Now with James. Able to deal with the threat. Possession, the most important thing.
Well, I think they've got to work harder to win the ball back.
High quality defending. Jude Bellingham. Now with Saka. He's shielding the ball admirably. Could be troublesome. Moving the ball really well here. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Oh, danger here. O'Reilly. Now with Bellingham. Making them chase shadows. And cut out nicely. Saka. And Kane comes into the move. Good looking attack this. And offside it is. And time for the change now. Haaland. And he stopped them in their tracks. His determination there for all to see. It did look on for them, but not to be. Anderson. On to Saka. Jude Bellingham. Not giving it away. Alexander Sørloth. Well, spot on with that challenge. Declan Rice. Anderson. Now with Bellingham. Room to roam on the wing for England. Doing everything possible to keep possession. More fine build-up. What can they do from here? That's a good ball. Doing well to keep possession. And beyond the last defender, offside. And a substitution in the offing. Rashford. And Bellingham. Anderson. And Rashford. Bellingham. Marcus Rashford. He has time to play it over. Can he deliver? Good looking move. Declan Rice. Now with Rashford. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, they seem happy to weather the storm.
They're just too passive with their defending now.
Jude Bellingham. Now with Saka. Nicely timed tackle. Berg. Now Haaland. And the ball with Sørloth. And the pass keeps them going. Fine cross into the middle. Goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? Bukayo Saka. Bellingham. Sloppy in possession from England here. Good physical play. Oh, free kick. They'll be licking their lips. Has eyes for goal. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. That's an astute piece of defending, but now he has to be ready for the corner.
They've got to concentrate now.
Delivering it. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And Norway will get the throw in. And space to cross it. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Might do damage on the break. And finally up a cul-de-sac. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Elliot Anderson. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Could be threatening. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class! Fantastic technique!
Well, that is a brilliant strike. Just look at the connection he makes. That's how to hit a ball. It's a magnificent goal.
So back underway, and I have to say, this game is everything I hoped it would be. chance slips away. Bellingham. And Rashford. Played into the centre. And the move breaks down. Berge. His determination there for all to see. And possession given away. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Can they forge ahead? High pressing and good high pressing. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
So they restart the game, and time is running out. Stones. Harry Kane. Oh, nice ball over the top. Just the challenge that was required. Composed play in possession. Patrick Berg. Bellingham. Now Harry Kane. Now what can England do from this position? Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Now can England take advantage of this set piece? Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. So they get the ball rolling again. This has been a terrific contest to watch. The emphasis very much on attack. Martin Ødegaard. And it's played into the centre. Safely away. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. O'Reilly. Now with Rashford. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Ryerson. Ayer. Berge with it. And intercepts again. Pushing for the winner. Can he create an angle? Well, it didn't go to plan in the end. In a dangerous position. And Norway have it back now. Berge. And a good-looking pass. Didn't look like a free kick. Reece James. Now with Bellingham. Will there be late excitement? And a struggle for Norway to keep possession. Determined not to give it away. Aursnes. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Just went slightly awry for them there. Oh, this looks useful. Now with Rodgers. Nicely timed tackle. Quick break could be on. Declan Rice. How can they nudge in front late on here? Good distribution. Making sure nothing untoward happened.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
Oh, could be an opportunity here. Can he put them in front? No is the answer to the question. And that could be so important at this stage.
Well, will they get another chance? That would surely have won the game for them.
Bellingham. And fed forwards. Spot on with that tackle. Excellent defending. And on the front foot, this is great theatre. Could play it in. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And a big chunk of added time here, a minimum of 5 minutes. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. James. Now with Bellingham. And taking it without any trouble at all. Patrick Berg. And possession lost by Norway. Reece James. Rice with it. James. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? That's a good-looking ball. Rashford! Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Riasson. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Ayer. Aursnes. Good ball over the top. But a bit disappointingly, running out of space. It will be a goal kick. Morgan Rogers. Rice with it. That's a good ball. Reece James. And Rashford. Rogers. Can they do it? And there goes the final whistle. Very acceptable from an England point of view. A victory here. Your thoughts on their performance?
It was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long. And now for the action. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Argentina, and they take on Switzerland.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
The Argentina first team. Is this the moment? In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Oh, that's splendid play. Mbano, and an opening. and really wanted to extend their advantage.
Yeah, that could prove to be a big miss.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you... It was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Argentina, and they take on Switzerland.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
The Argentina first team. Cristian Romero starts alongside Lisandro Martinez in central defence. And leading the attack today, Lautaro Martinez plays with Lionel Messi. Here's how Switzerland will line up. Gregor Kobel stands between the posts. Manuel Akanji plays with Nico Elvedi in central defence. Remo Freuler plays with Granit Xhaka in the centre of the pitch. And the idea is to have... There it is! The opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made. The ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Medina. And he read it well, intercepting it. Almada. Now with Medina. Martinez. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Nicely cut out.
It certainly needed that intervention.
Oh, nice ball over the top. Now possibilities in the centre. And a no-nonsense clearance. Enzo Fernandez. Almada. Fernandez. Medina. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Lisandro Martinez. Can they make something of this now? Intelligent ball. And the throw-in forthcoming. Well, he's certainly not alone. And the cross into the middle. Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Rodrigo de Paul. Romero. Now with Messi. Molina. De Paul. Nahuel Molina. Messi. Now with McAllister. Medina. It's with Martinez. Now with Medina. Fernandez. Intercepted effortlessly. Using space on the opposite flank now.
Yeah, just changes the point of attack there, doesn't it?
Manuel Akanji. Remo Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Now with Elvedi. Ndoye. Remo Freuler. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Freuler in possession. Just cutting off the supply. Medina. Fernandez. Rodrigo de Paul. Molina. And Emiliano Martinez has it. De Paul. Nahuel Molina. And space to cross it. Promising position, this. Martinez! And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, I have to say, looking at the replay, he couldn't have placed that any better, could he? What a good goal that is.
So back underway following the equaliser. Manuel Akanji. Sylvain Widmer. Freuler in possession. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. And a chance to whip it in here. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Able to create room here. Textbook defending inside the box. Embolo. Great weight on the pass. And the snuffing out of the cross there. And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. Now sending it in. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Medina. Rodrigo de Paul. McAllister. Not smooth in possession. Manuel Akanji. Ndoye. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Cross fired over. Well, clattered away. Lionel Messi. Messi. Almada. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. McAllister. Oh, magnificent passing.
Yeah, they just seem to have an overload all over the pitch.
Alexis McAllister. Enzo Fernandez. On to McAllister. Messi. De Paul. He has time to play it over. Could catch them on the break. Oh yes, what a pass. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. McAllister. Messi. This looks interesting. De Paul. Nahuel Molina. Almada. Now with Medina. Well, the attack looks promising. Excellent vision. Alexis McAllister. Martinez. Good patience.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
Molina. Successfully cut out the pass. Remo Freuler. Rodriguez. On to Elvedi. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Sylvain Widmer. Akanji has it. Remo Freuler. Manuel Akanji. Vargas. Well, he's given us away. Manuel Akanji. On to Elvedi. Nico Elvedi. It's with Widmer. Manuel Akanji. Remo Freuler. Elvedi. Freuler in possession. Nico Elvedi. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Martinez. Fernandez. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Trying to tee it up. Enzo Fernandez. Almada. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Teammates available. Well, that one has promise. Crossing into the middle. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Enzo Fernandez. Almada. Now with McAllister. It's with Martinez. Lisandro Martinez. Now with Medina. Almada. Enzo Fernandez. Lionel Messi. And easily intercepted. Granit Xhaka. Now relying very much on the passing game in a bid to take the lead.
Yeah, you do feel as though a goal is coming here.
Showing a great defensive instinct. And support available. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. And a foul there. Delivered into the box. Oh, that's a clever ball. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Medina. It's with Martinez. Almada. Now with Medina. Medina. Romero. Enzo Fernandez. Alexis McAllister. Almada. Fernandez. Medina. McAllister. An alert intervention. Romero. Nahuel Molina. De Paul. Rodrigo De Paul. Now Romero with it. De Paul. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Messi. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Yeah, that was a lost opportunity, wasn't it?
Granit Xhaka. It's with Vidmer. Manuel Akanji. Granit Xhaka. Sylvain Vidmer. Now with Elvedi. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. And whipped into the box. A bit disappointing in the end. Molina. Romero. Nahuel Molina. On to McAllister. And the defensive intervention there. Dan Ndoye. Can they jump ahead? Promising possession, this. And now Rodriguez. Vargas. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Could be troublesome. Maybe dangerous here. And still dangerous. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Medina. It's with Vidmer. Ndoye. The delivery towards the back post. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Rodrigo de Paul. Now Romero with it. De Paul. It's a neat move. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? McAllister. Now with Medina. Almada. Really nice looking pass. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Ndoye. Akanji has it. Braille Embolo. It's with Vidmer. Interesting pass. And thwarted there following the cross. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Straight into the meat of the penalty area. Sylvain Vidmer. Now with Elvedi. It's with Vidmer. Freuler in possession. And we will have just one additional minute. The referee had a good view of that one. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Well, good run and good ball control, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, Lautaro Martinez had plenty to say for himself in an attacking sense in the first half. How about your assessment?
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him in the second half so he can show us his ability.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Could be threatening. And nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
McAllister. Now with Medina. Almada. Fernandez. Medina. Almada. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. This looks interesting. Enzo Fernandez. Almada. Comes to nothing in the end. Sylvain Widmer. Xhaka with it. Ndoye. And space to attack. Cross could be useful. And quick thinking defensively. Remo Freuler. It's with Widmer. Manuel Akanji. On to Elvedi. Rodriguez. Akanji has it. And now Rodriguez. Nico Elvedi. Freuler in possession. Rodriguez. Sylvain Widmer. Akanji has it. Granit Xhaka. Breel Embolo. Well, that ball looks promising.
Yeah, he saw the run so quickly there.
It needs an accurate cross. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, failure to keep the ball by Argentina. Will it happen for them? Main priority was to get it out of there. And the substitution will occur now. And take it away. Enzo Fernandez. Now with Medina. Martinez. So out over the byline and a corner.
Yeah, no nonsense defending there. Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Fired over by Messi. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Getting in there to intercept. McAllister. And here he is, Lionel Messi. And the keeper dealing with it.
Well, the keeper's made a good save, but you just sense a goal is coming soon.
Can they jump ahead? McAllister. Dan Ndoye. Now with Elvedi. Granit Xhaka. Went in strongly, decisively. Alexis McAllister. Nahuel Molina. Medina. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. But it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Ball retention so important. An alert intervention. Might be a chance to break. And options in the centre. Now opening things up. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened.
Well, I have to say, Argentina haven't looked at their best today. They've been too slow with their build-up play. They haven't had enough forward runners, and they haven't got enough crosses into the box. They need to improve here.
It did look on for them, but not to be. Chance to do damage. Could go ahead. Can they put it away? Managed to get it out of there.
Yeah, that certainly cleared the danger, didn't it?
Rodriguez. Well, we're into the final half hour. Granit Xhaka. A really effective shielding under pressure. Can he put them in front? And the ball is loose. And danger dealt with for now. Interesting pass. Nice sequence this. And you saw the situation developing. Seemingly no one can stop him. Focused attacking play. And Messi! And fine goalkeeping.
Well, you have to think they're going to take the lead at some point, because they're really looking dangerous at the moment.
Breel Embolo. Granit Xhaka. Well, had no intention of losing out. Vargas. And now it's with Embolo. And the defensive intervention there. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Had no interest in losing possession.
He's so good at doing that.
Oh, got into position brilliantly. Dan Ndoye. Can they create something from here? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Molina. Enzo Fernandez. McAllister. On to Messi. Martinez. And a clear foul. Oh, he'll take it on. Well, considering the position of that free kick, that was an outrageous effort. So close.
Well, it's a great strike, but just not quite the accuracy he was looking for. Well, here you can see it again. It's close, but it's certainly not over the line. The officials got that absolutely right.
Granit Xhaka. Sylvain Widmer. Really fine play to keep possession. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Dan Ndoye. Playing with a flow and intensity. And the cross smuggled away. Deflected behind, corner. It's a short corner. It's one corner after another. Who's going to get on the end of it? Argentina doing well to regain possession. Attacking with vigour. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. 20 minutes remaining. Granit Xhaka. And now Rodriguez. Manuel Akanji. Zakaria. Akanji has it. Remo Freuler. Vargas. Flowing here. Vargas. And now it's with Embolo. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
That's a good bit of defending there, isn't it?
Medina. Fernandez. We've seen tidier challenges than that one. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Alexis McAllister. Promising attack. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Sylvain Widmer. Remo Freuler. It's with Widmer. And easily intercepted. That's a good-looking ball. Enzo Fernandez. Interesting pass. On to McAllister. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? And beyond the last defender, offside.
Well, these fans are pushing their team on here. They sense a winner's coming.
Ball retention so important. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. But they took care of the situation defensively. Okafor. Well, he's certainly not alone. Granit Xhaka. And there to intervene. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Zakaria. Akanji has it. Rodriguez. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Romero. Nahuel Molina. Enzo Fernandez. Alexis McAllister. Now Romero with it. Can they make one of these passes count? Here's Alvarez. Alexis McAllister. Fernandes. And possibilities here. Oh, giving the ball away. Manuel Akanji. Vargas. The move looks promising. A goal here surely would finish it. Opportunity. He got to it fairly easily. Enzo Fernandez. And unable to keep possession. Vargas. Xhaka with it. Rodriguez. Super pass. Decent idea. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Medina. Fernandes. It's with Martinez. Enzo Fernandez. Now with Medina. Lisandro Martinez. Now Romero with it. Credit due, a good intervention. Sylvain Widmer. Freuler in possession. Ndoye. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Medina. It's with Martinez. Pressing like that will help the cause. Sylvain Widmer. Can he play it in? Romero. Here's Alvarez. Enzo Fernandez. Martinez. Fernandez. And he read it superbly.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Zakaria. Manuel Akanji. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? A disappointing end to the move. Ndoye. Superb effort to keep it in. Granit Xhaka. Decent position. Well, they get the ball once more. Romero.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Brilliant pass. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top. Perfectly weighted, and the finish is really good. Low and hard beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal all round.
as they kick off again. 2-1 the current state of affairs. Granit Xhaka. It's with Vidmer. Or can they find a late leveller? Good ball over the top. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Medina. Now Romero with it. They just can't get on the ball.
Well, it only needs one bad pass, though. They need to keep their concentration.
Romero. On to McAllister. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Fernandes. Now with McAllister. Here's Alvarez. Enzo Fernandez. Untidy on the ball. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? A corner then, and with time running out, they've got to ask questions. And there's the delivery. And defensive play to be applauded. And it goes into the history books as a win for Argentina. A very satisfactory outcome. Your analysis.
What a good finish to the game that was. They just wore down the opposition, and in the end, they got their reward. That's a really good win for them.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, he's the match winner, and deservedly so. He was outstanding today. He's great to watch when he's in this sort of form.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Norway, and they take on England.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Here's how Norway will begin the game. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Sander Berge in central midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Erling Haaland. The England first 11. Jordan Pickford begins in goal. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the focal point in attack today, Harry Kane. Berge. Berg. Really good interception. Holding on to it.
Yeah, that's good strength from him.
Declan Rice. Now with Bellingham. Anderson. Now with Saka. Just knocked it out of there. the pass he had in mind. Harry Kane. Oh, great vision. Chance to cross. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Martin Ødegaard. Beautiful pass. Berge. Lovely tempo to this passing sequence. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Kane. England moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Harry Kane waits. Harry Kane. And it goes down as the first attempt of this game, but straightforward for the keeper.
Yeah, that wasn't the most explosive shot, was it?
Haaland. He could pick out a teammate. That's a good ball. Declan Rice. Harry Kane. Now with Saka. Oh, it was a fantastic opportunity to make it 1-0 right at the start of this contest.
Oh, what a chance to open the score in there. They have to do better than that.
Berge. Well, the threat could be there. Just the challenge that was required. Bellingham. Now, what can England do from this position? Well, the keeper had to intervene, under a bit of pressure there. Jude Bellingham. Rice with it. Kane. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. Well, if you're the opposing defender, you've really got to keep a weather eye on Erling Haaland. What are you expecting to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, he's a good all-round player, but you can't ignore his physicality. He's such a powerful athlete, which is very hard to play against.
And possibilities here. It's with Ødegaard. Well read to put an end to that attack. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Kane. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Oh, good vision. Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end. And the lead beckons! And nicely parried away. Ayer. Alexander Sørloth. Might lead to a chance. A good and fair challenge. He fancies it. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Jude Bellingham. Bellingham. Rice with it. Moving the ball really well here.
Yeah, lovely slick passing here.
Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Nice looking move, this. Bellingham! And a goal here from Harry Kane! He's opened the scoring. What a boost for his team.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And the finish from Kane is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Oh, that's a clever ball. Did well to win it back.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
Possibilities for them to counter. A textbook interception. Delivered into the box. Berge. Now, who can he play it to? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Could be threatening. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Very effective pass. Bellingham! And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Well, that's poor defending. Whichever way you look at it, they should have stopped that.
Two-nil here, and the ball is moving again. Promising ball. And Harry Kane ready to pounce. Appear to be in two minds. And this could be threatening. But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Patrick Berg. That's a good-looking ball. Could reduce the deficit. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. Hit with such power. What a great goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here. And Danger averted. Well read. Alexander Sørloth. Julian Rielson. Well, there's defensive solidity for you.
Yeah, right place at the right time there. Good defending.
Konsa. Now Harry Kane. Just cutting off the supply. Alexander Sørloth. And support available. And the ball with Sørloth. Berge. Intelligent ball. Superbly read and executed. Saka. Good through ball. Take it away. Chance to play it in. Well, still a threat. Gordon. Oh, breezing past him. Oh, now that is an excellent save. The right place to cut out the pass. It's one thing to sit deep, it's another thing to sit that little bit too deep. Trying to connect. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. Berge. Now with Saka. Declan Rice. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Berg. On to Haaland. Oh, great vision. Might finish! Surely! Was a commitment to defending.
That's how to get a block in.
Counter-attacking possibilities. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Danger building. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Could be threatening. Anthony Gordon. Jude Bellingham. Rice with it. Elliot Anderson. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And an astute piece of defending. And there the move ends for now. To get tighter here. And let's give credit to the defending. Harry Kane. Could be a chance to break. Released it nicely. Will it go in? Well, alas, a damp squib of an ending to that move.
Yeah, you're right. The move deserved a better finish, really.
Bukayo Saka. Rice with it. Berg. Is it going to be? Oh, a goal! They've done it! Quite the comeback, this!
Let's have a look at the replay. What a through ball this is by Haaland, and what about the finish? That requires so much technical ability to get that right. What a goal that is.
So they get the game restarted, and the story here, back from the brink. Anderson. Oh, nice ball over the top. Patrick Berg. Berge. Berg. And it's going to be a free kick. Anderson. A long way from the perfect pass.
That was a little bit sloppy there.
And teammates around him. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Berg. Oh, good idea. And possession lost by Norway. Kane. Anthony Gordon. Well, he wasn't likely to get away with that. Oh, tremendous vision. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Bellingham. Oh, nicely played. Now a decent position. Kane. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Patrick Berg. And penalised there. Well, a bit wasteful from England. And a lot to like about this attack. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Bellingham. Declan Rice. And Norway with the ball again. Riasson. Distributing it well. Well, nothing comes of it. Goalkeeper's ball. Reece James. Anderson. Declan Rice. Did well to win the ball back. And he has options available. Could pose a threat on the counter. have to pay attention defensively. Kane. Just to get them in front. Well, it's a wild attempt. He needed something better. Offside, however.
Well, you're right. He didn't know it was going to be offside, and that was a shocking miss.
Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Elliot Anderson. Bellingham. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Delivered into the area here. Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and that's a very good header under a lot of pressure, it has to be said. Great goal.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Harry Kane. Gordon. Now Harry Kane. Nice looking move this. And Bellingham. And the referee has given a penalty. But no card handed out.
Well, I'm surprised by that decision, to be honest.
Chance to even things up here. And he finds the net. No difficulties encountered.
Well, here's the replay, and it's almost the perfect penalty. Keeper's guessed the right way, but it's tucked so far into that corner, it's almost impossible for him to save. That's how you take a spot kick.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, it really was a stunning first-half performance by Erling Haaland. No two ways about that.
Well, what an outstanding first half he had. He dictated the play and was a constant threat with his ability on the ball. Surely he's going to be marked a lot tighter in the second 45 minutes. Otherwise, he completely dominate the game.
And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Not the best challenge, free kick. This looks interesting. Foul there, free kick awarded. Reece James. On to Saka. It's a perfect challenge. Oh, it's on! Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal.
That was a really dangerous situation.
Oh, this looks useful. And nicely parried away. That's a good-looking ball. Really good piece of goalkeeping there.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
Playing with plenty of zest and energy on the front foot once more. And Bellingham for the lead here. Outrageously good defending. Oh, moving it nicely. And the keeper getting right behind it. Martin Ødegaard. Well, ball back with England now. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Elliot Anderson. And in the right position to read it. It's a neat move. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Could still be dangerous. Alexander Sørloth. Oh, he's put it just a fraction wide of the post. Bellingham. And he read it well.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Martin Ødegaard. Well, the attack looks promising. Berg. Berge with it. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Haaland. Superbly read and executed. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, a disappointing end to that break. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Haaland. Gordon. Harry Kane. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Berg. Now Haaland. On to Saka. Declan Rice. Elliot Anderson. Now Harry Kane. Oh, great vision. Well, there is a goalkeeper with a fine technique. Declan Rice. They've chosen to go through Harry Kane. Options around him. Oh, useful ball. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Elliot Anderson. And Bellingham. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession.
Yeah, they're toying with them at the moment.
Bellingham. Elliot Anderson. Oh, tremendous vision. a nice-looking ball. Well, he almost nodded that one in. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Now a decent position. And Bellingham. Gordon. Jude Bellingham. A good and fair challenge. And keeping possession. Well, this could really help the cause. And he's through here. Well, the post getting in the way there. Very effective pass. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Good physical play. Martin Ødegaard. Well, it's a pretty low line at the moment.
I'm not sure these are the right tactics. They're going to have to defend really well in their box.
That's a good-looking ball. Can he put it away? And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Oh, the threat level is still high. Up a disappointing dead end. Konsa. Gordon. Ball control is the key. And it's going to be a free kick. Could be troublesome. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Showing good situational awareness. Declan Rice. Gordon. Bellingham. Konsa. Saka. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Declan Rice. Interesting pass. Rice with it. One slick pass after another. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Not giving it away. Clever defending. Teammates available. Fredrik Aursnes. Haaland. Excellent defending. Jude Bellingham. Harry Kane slips it through. Oh, it was a close run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. Have no interest in losing possession. Martin Ødegaard. Oh, that's a clever ball. Throw into Norway. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Determined not to give it away. And a lot to like about this attack. And let's give credit to the defending. Reece James. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. Marcus Rashford. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Maybe dangerous here. And he read it well defensively. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Saka. Bukayo Saka. Room to roam on the wing for England. Ball retention is often part of it. Will it be Harry Kane? Surely now.
Well, that's what you want from your keeper. Stops like that.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? And opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. Well, there to intercept. Marcus Rashford. And moving it forward. Well, disappointing end to the move. Kane. On to Saka. Harry Kane. It's a neat move. Marcus Rashford in position. And it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
On with the action. It's been all England so far. You sense there could be extra punishment in store. Decent position. Rice with it. Bellingham. On to Saka. Well, good idea. Kane. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Martin Ødegaard. Now Haaland. Fredrik Aursnes. Konsa. Reece James. Saka. Harry Kane. Rashford in the middle. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. He's on the run. Decent chance. And wide of a mark in the end.
Yeah, decent effort, but didn't really worry the goalkeeper, did it?
He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Ollie Watkins. And we saw the situation developing. Declan Rice. And England have it back. O'Reilly. Ollie Watkins. And Rashford. Rice. And behind it's gone for a corner. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. And over comes the corner. Well, the header at least made the goalkeeper think. Patrick Berg. And he has options available. Good through ball. And a good-looking ball. And danger still. But not to be. It is offside. Marcus Rashford. Ollie Watkins. Anderson. Declan Rice. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Alexander Sørloth. Spence. Konsa. Passing it around. Can they see this out?
Well, just running the clock down here.
Jed Spence. Oh, that's a fine pass. Winning back possession. Haaland. And the through ball. Oh, good work by the keeper. Who can he pick out? Well, capable of better. Guehi. Jude Bellingham. Watkins. Now with Bellingham. Elliot Anderson. It's a perfect challenge. Well, he's certainly not alone. Bukayo Saka. Good-looking move. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. And Bellingham. Saka. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Ball retention so important. That's not a bad ball. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Martin Ødegaard, determined defending. Ollie Watkins. England using width to good effect here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here it is again, and just look how he creates this chance. That's so inventive, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So back underway, and this game has had a roller coaster quality about it. Haaland. I think he might feel he should have done better with that effort.
Not the best option taken there. A slight rush of blood, I think.
Declan Rice. Spence. Rice with it. Watkins. Now with Rashford. And covering tremendous ground here. Declan Rice. Really determined play to hang on to it. Well, had no intention of losing out. Julian Riasson. Could be dangerous. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
That just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
As usual, Harry Kane, difficult to defend against. What did you make of what he actually did out there on the pitch?
Well, he was on fire today, not just with his finishing, but also his general play. That was a top-class hat-trick.
The game the fans have been waiting impatiently for. Now it's almost here, and both teams know they had better be ready as soon as the referee's whistle sounds. A fabulous prospect. And it's live right here on EA TV. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Argentina, and they take on Switzerland.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
McAllister. The Argentina first team. Lisandro Martinez plays alongside Cristian Romero in the centre of defence. And leading the attack today, Lautaro Martinez plays with Lionel Messi. Here's how Switzerland will line up. Gregor Kobel stands between the posts. Manuel Akanji plays with Nico Elvedi in central defence. Remo Freuler plays with Granit Xhaka in the centre of the pitch. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And nicely over the top. And he's doing his best to find Xhaka.
Yeah, really good vision there.
Sylvain Widmer. Ndoye. Just the challenge that was required. Enzo Fernandez. Almada. Now with Medina. Romero. De Paul. Alexis McAllister. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. A good vision there. De Paul. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. And the flag has gone up just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
And a throw-in for Argentina. Molina. On to McAllister. In the right place to cut out the pass. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Teammates in the middle. Just have to look a bit lively given the pressure. Fernandez. Martinez. Now with Medina. Lisandro Martinez. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Remo Freuler. Granit Xhaka. And now Rodriguez. Embolo. Magnificent defending.
Well, not only was that brave, it was brilliant anticipation.
Rodrigo de Paul. And using the flank to put them ahead. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, it's a good finish, as you can see. Look at the bend he puts on the ball. The keeper just can't get across to it. That's an excellent goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Rodriguez. And easily intercepted. Medina. Lisandro Martinez. Now with Medina. Martinez. And they find a gap in the defence. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Almada. Now with Medina. Lisandro Martinez. Messi. Moving it forward. But they took care of the situation defensively. Remo Freuler. Promising looking ball. No let up here. Throws it away.
Well, that's how to clear the danger. Good piece of defending there.
Enzo Fernandez. Almada. Fernandez. It's with Martinez. Medina. Romero. Molina. Messi. Now Romero with it. McAllister. Alexis McAllister. Romero. Enzo Fernandez. McAllister. And he wasn't likely to get away with that. De Paul. Oh, useful ball. Determined defending. And making headway. Breel Embolo. And not an effort that will live long in the memory.
Well, the defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance. From that sort of distance, he should really be hitting the target. It was a really poor attempt in the end.
De Paul. Almada. On to McAllister. Nahuel Molina. Rodrigo De Paul. Now with McAllister. Might lead to a chance. Oh, big moment! Well, foul play, says the referee. Rodrigo De Paul. Now with Medina. Fernandez. Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. And nicely over the top. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Good through ball. Corner kick forthcoming. They favour a short one here. This looks interesting. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Promising position, this. Moving it confidently. Almada. Now with Messi. Alexis McAllister. Really is a lovely Messi, and you've just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
Messi with the corner, and caught by the keeper. Nahuel Molina. Enzo Fernandez.
Informamos de que el club organizará una recogida de alimentos para los más desfavorecidos en nuestro próximo encuentro.
Rodrigo de Paul. Alexis McAllister. Nahuel Molina. De Paul. Fernandez. Decent idea. Confident play. And the goalkeeper taking charge. Almada. Nicely timed tackle. Sylvain Widmer. Breel Embolo. Possession changing hands. Medina. Almada. Enzo Fernandez. Dan Ndoye. Good looking run, but really sticking to their task defensively. The verdict is offside here. Almada. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. Well, no problems defensively. Rodrigo de Paul. Almada. And the pass deftly cut out. Breel Embolo. Now options are plenty. Vargas. Martinez. Well, the threat could be there. And the keeper showing tremendous command. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. A stunning piece of goalkeeping.
Yeah, he's so quick to react there. Brilliant stuff. Well, it's been a good last 15 minutes for Argentina. They're having most of the ball now, and their passing patterns have created numerous chances. They surely must extend their lead soon.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. And a free kick here. Messi. Excellent strike! But the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. Messi. Doing well to keep possession. Xhaka's lost the ball. And does well to keep it in play. And passing it well. Passing it around as the search goes on for an equaliser. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Nahuel Molina. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are.
Well, they're making it look so easy here, aren't they?
And snuffed out the danger immediately. Messi. Molina. Now with McAllister. Could be more trouble. And I think the threat has been averted. It is to be a throw-in. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Oh, nice ball. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Lisandro Martinez. Now with Messi. De Paul. Messi. Rodrigo De Paul. Played into the box. Well, nothing comes of it. Rodriguez. Xhaka with it. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
McAllister. Oh, good vision there. Teammates in the middle. And an effective clearance. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Martinez. And here he is, Lionel Messi. Well, that was the chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's a waste, really. He's got to hit the target there.
Rodriguez. Vargas. Lionel Messi. Fernandez. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Medina. Enzo Fernandez. And cutting it out. Nice looking pass. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Messi. Molina. So getting close to the half-time interval, and it's going with home advantage, albeit not by a lot. What have you made of what you've seen so far?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
And played in. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Nahuel Molina. Rodrigo de Paul. Could be dangerous. Oh, cut out brilliantly.
That looked really dangerous, didn't it?
And showing fine vision. Can he do it? An amazing piece of goalkeeping.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
He's driven in the corner. Nothing to show for that attack. Elvedi. Oh, excellent work there to thwart a promising attack. Now sending it in. Well, the move breaks down. In a decent position. Sylvain Widmer. Remo Freuler. Beautiful pass. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Martinez. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. The ball with Martinez. Now with McAllister. Martinez. Could be. Danger building. And great work from the keeper to avert the danger. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Alexis McAllister. Messi. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, when we mention the name Lionel Messi, the superlatives generally roll off the tongue, and that's what's occurring here, Stuart.
Yeah, good first-half performance, obviously with the goal, but with so many chances falling to him, you wonder whether he could have had 2 or 3 by now.
Well, I have to be honest, I loved every second of that first half. More excitement to come, I think. Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Almada. Now with Messi. Rodriguez. Remo Freuler. Promising attack this. And still looking for space. And let's give credit to the defending. Lisandro Martinez. Now with Medina. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. Medina. Now with Messi. Oh, moving the ball impressively here. Crossing possibilities. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
We're back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Granit Xhaka. Vargas. And now Rodriguez. And a useful cross. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball?
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
Who wants to make a challenge? Rodrigo de Paul. On to Messi. Fernandez. Now what can they do from here? And well positioned to clear. That's a good looking pass. From a long way out. McAllister. Flowing here. Just straying offside. Granit Xhaka. And now it's with Embolo. Good through ball. Crossing opportunity. Can he take this chance? Textbook defending inside the box. De Paul. He's on the run. But really sticking to their task defensively. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Rodriguez. Xhaka with it. Ndoye. Remo Freuler. Alexis McAllister. Molina. Holding on to what they have is the priority, apparently. Rodrigo de Paul. And finding their flow. Well, possibilities in the centre. Using his physical. Could be! Well, fantastic reflex action. Erling Embolo. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Martinez. Now with Medina. Fernandez. Lisandro Martinez. Almada. Had no interest in losing possession. Clever defending. Good wing play. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Lionel Messi. Rodrigo de Paul. Vargas. Showing good ball control.
Ah, that's a good bit of play.
Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. Dan Ndoye. He has time to play it over. Well, an ordinary header, and that's probably being charitable. Romero. Favouring possession football. Lisandro Martinez. Now with McAllister. And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? De Paul. Will he play it in? There to win it back. Remo Freuler. Vargas. Able to skip past his man. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And they will make the change now. Granit Xhaka. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Really determined play to hang on to it. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
And he read it well, intercepting it. Alexis McAllister. And Messi carries it forward. What's he going to do from this position? Oh, great defending. Vargas. Credit due, a good intervention. Enzo Fernandez. The ball with Martinez. Intelligent threaded pass here. Alexis McAllister. Oh, useful ball. Good physical play. And losing possession. Argentina will get the throw in.
Sale de la cancha. Con el 10, Lionel Messi. Y lo sustituirá con el 9, Julián Álvarez.
Medina. It's with Martinez. Alvarez. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Can he find the right pass? Rodrigo de Paul. Not giving it away. And they keep it moving. They'll get things going again with a goal kick. They will now make use of the substitutes bench. Braille Embolo. Nice looking pass. Xhaka in the thick of it. How did they let that attack come to an end? 20 minutes to go. Alvarez. Almost trying to be the playmaker. Now in a more than decent position. Rodriguez. Struggling to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they've made it too easy to win it back there.
Okafor. And lost the ball. Martinez. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Oh, this looks useful. McAllister. It needs an accurate cross.
Well, Argentina are enjoying most of the possession, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Oh, good idea. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Neither side able to keep the ball. And nicely over the top. Alvarez. Good looking move. They're putting so much effort into winning back possession. Really fine play to keep possession. Remo Freuler. Xhaka with it. Really vital interception here.
That was a vital bit of defending there.
Enzo Fernandez. Quick counter could be on. Alvarez. Could be dangerous. And he's in. Oh, still something on here.
Well, I have to say, these fans are making so much noise. This must be inspiring for the players.
And he has options available, but they took care of the situation defensively. Decent idea. Chance to get themselves back into it. Oh, not cleared away. And problem solved for now.
Well, that would have made it interesting, but the keeper has done brilliantly there.
Rodrigo de Paul. Good-looking move. And credit due, a good intervention. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Granit Xhaka. Using space on the opposite flank now. Nicely timed tackle. Alvarez. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Played with just a bit too much ferocity, and it's going to be a throw-in. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Rodrigo de Paul. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Remo Freuler. On to Elvedi. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Off the line! Oh, it's a penalty! Can they get one back? A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's a good penalty, you have to say. Straight down the middle, keeper's committed, and all he can do is watch it sail in. Cool as you like.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Tagliafico. Will it happen for them? Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The fans are driving the players on here. Surely they're going to hang on now.
And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Promising position, this. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Remo Freuler. Late in the game here, and they know what they've got to do. Rodrigo de Paul. Fernandez. Could be troublesome. He read it well defensively. Nico Elvedi. And keeping possession. Their turn to come away with it. McAllister. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. Oh, it's on! Must be! And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. So a personnel change then. Well, they fancy a short one. Rodrigo de Paul. This looks interesting. That's a good-looking ball. Thoughtful play. How did they let that attack come to an end? Can he finish them off? You don't want to give the ball away there. Oh, chance! And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Rodriguez. And now it's with Embolo. Sylvain Widmer. Remo Freuler. On to Elvedi. Freuler in possession. Well, no problems defensively. Counter-attacking chance. There to take it away. The electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Granit Xhaka. And the cross goes in. Still pressure. Up a disappointing dead end. Not away from Xhaka. Fernandes. Oh, nice ball. Alexis McAllister. Enzo Fernandez. Lovely tempo to this passing sequence. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Remo Freuler. On the ball, Noah Okafor. Well, let's see about the cross. And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. And the final whistle, a victory for Argentina, precisely what their fans were hoping for, Stuart.
They were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
But in the final analysis, Lautaro Martinez did his job. What did you make of what he put into the game?
Well, he scored one and could have had a lot more. But if you keep getting into the right areas, the goals will come. I thought he was very good today.